we're on our way to have a look at Tract 6 at the James River Estates. We'll be coming up on the James River in about 1/8 of a mile. We're on Belford Road in Webster County, Missouri. We're about 5 miles south of the town of Marshfield. So this is the Belford Bridge. That's the James River right there. We're just a few hundred yards from the property. I wanted to stop on the bridge. This is a good spot right here if you were into canoeing or want to learn how to canoe or kayak. There's a good put-in point. A lot of people park right there at the bend in the road, and then they'll put in a canoe or a kayak, and you can float right here, and it's just a 15 or 20 minute float, and you can take out right on your own property, right on Tract 6. The river flows right through Tract 6. So for younger kids or people who really haven't played around in a canoe or a kayak or floated much, it is an awesome little quick beginner type float. Put in right here, and then the river curves around. There's some cool scenery, and you can take out right on your own property, or obviously you can keep on going if you want. Make it as long a float as you like, but if you just want a short little quick float for the kids and something to do and a way to cool off, that's a nice one right there. So we continue on Belford Road, come up the hill, it'll curve to the right and straighten out, and then it's just a excuse me, just a couple hundred, well, several hundred more feet to the property, which, like I said, is Tract 6. It'll be on the right. When we bought this entire property, the fence line was right up against the county road. You can see all the brush. The guys pulled out the old fence and put a brand new fence in about 20 feet back from the road, and that gives you room to pull in off of the county road before you open your gate, which I've always thought is a lot nicer, a lot more convenient. And then again, when you leave and you're shutting your gate, you're not parked in the middle of the county road, you're still off the road. So that said, they haven't finished cleaning up the brush line yet. The gate is up, and we'll see that in a moment. That's Tract 5, and we're looking at Tract 6. So this is the start of Tract 6. You can see that H-brace. And then there is a red gate, which coincidentally is labeled Tract 6. Oh, it's windy out today. Oops. So until the brush has been cleaned up, which should be fairly quickly here, there's the other H-brace, survey marker by the road. In order to take the video today, I'll pull back to the original gates. And we'll actually pull in onto Tract 3, and then we'll scoot across to get to Tract 6. They're going to clean all this up very shortly here, but for right now they waited on fencing between the tracts. As you can see, all the posts are in, but they haven't strung the fence yet, and that's just for this reason, so we can easily access the other properties. Obviously, as soon as they clean up the brush, you'll want to just pull right off the county road onto Tract 6. And coming up on Tract 6. Wow, it's windy today. Okay. So there, obviously, that's the back of the gate for Tract 6. And it is pretty up here. The wind notwithstanding, it's gorgeous. Nice private feel. There's a house way up on that hill tucked back in the trees, and there's a nice home a couple hundred yards back on the other side of the road. So you've got a great area. Oh, come on, clouds. Oh, that's a big cloud, okay. Well, this will be a cloudy video, a cloudy, windy video. So this is one potential building site right up here. Tract 6 has a nice large area up by the county road, completely high and dry out of the 100-year flood zone. And we'll drive on down to the water and have a look. I believe Tract 6 has one of the nicer waterfront sites, but we will investigate that. So we're kind of driving along the fence line. We're on the property. You can see the power is directly on the property. Phone is at the county road, so power and phone, you're good to go. We're still high and dry. You can see now it starts to slope down, and that's where we would enter into the 100-year flood zone, which, in all the cleanup the guys have done out here, they've found no evidence or driftwood that would show that at any time in the recent past the water's been up in that field. But since it's in the 100-year flood zone, if you chose to build there, which you could, if you chose to build there and wanted to obtain a traditional mortgage, you would have to get flood insurance, which can be expensive, especially for a bigger home. It's based on the insurance amount you want. So if you want to bypass all of that, just build up here where it's out of the flood zone. And then if you want a little cabin or a playhouse or a hunting shack down there by the river without a mortgage on that, so be it. Beautiful land. We've got great grass. You could easily have a couple horses here, or maybe a couple head of cattle. Good grass and clover. Let's head down to the water and have a look. Oh, that wind today. It's not usually windy up here, and of course the day I take the videos it's cloudy and windy. Property is easily wide enough to accommodate basically any style of house and still have a front yard, backyard, side yard, all that good stuff. Getting close to the water now, you can see the tree line up there and the river is on the other side. So looking back toward the county road, which you can just barely see the county road from up here, from back here. And there's a little sunlight finally, along with the wind. And here's the James River. And it is gorgeous. Beautiful. It's wide and deep right here in this spot. It is gorgeous. Great spot for a little picnic. You could fish right from the bank. Looking upriver now. Beautiful. We're probably 8 feet above the water. Like I said, we're on Tract 6. What we did on Tract 7 was we just took the Bobcat and spent the better part of a day and kind of scooped out a little walkway down to the water. That could be done here on Tract 6 as well, or it could be left just as it is. Oh, fish just jumped there. A lot of good-sized fish in the stretch of the river, and actually you will own across the river. You can see that large gravel bar and some driftwood. The gravel bar continues about another 50 feet. You own all of that, and then up onto the other side a short distance as well. So this is represents a pretty rare chance to own both sides of a major named river here in Missouri, and be near Springfield, and be very close to Marshfield, and have electric, and have phone, and have high and dry building sites, and have county road frontage. There's some little fish right down in there, some little guys. The river curves to the right and then curves back to the left, and there's a big deep fishing hole or swimming hole off to the left. Although I wasn't aware that this nice stretch of water was here. This is really nice as well. This is directly on Tract 6. Very cool. We get a little excited about these river properties because every day, every day we're calling people, trying to track down river properties, and rarely do we get something even close to this nice. So to be able to end up with this property in these 8 tracts, we were pretty happy about that. And this is Tract 6. It's a nice one. Take a look. Let us know if you have any questions about this property. Get it before it's gone. Tract 6 at the James River Estates in Webster County, Missouri.